the Drill is going to get to business here coming up next. Phil the Drill Williams. And here's the tail of the tape. And Phil, as back in the November card, Phil broke his hand, and he had to take some time off, but 3-0, very impressive. This is a kid who hasn't made it past the first round.
No, Phil Williams is a guy to watch. He's a man whose stock is on the rise in the state of Minnesota. In the upper Midwest, really, he's interesting in the fact that he's a southpaw fighter who could fight both ways. He could confuse, if his opponent has a difficulty with southpaws, he's fighting southpaw. If he's noticing something that's going to benefit him to fight orthodox, Phil Williams is fighting orthodox. He fought his last fight completely orthodox, and he's really more or less, he's a left-handed guy. He did it just to prove a point. He claims, a lot of people are saying he's saying this early, he wants the Jungle Boy, Zach Walters. Probably looking at a good year away.
He will take on, this evening, he'll take on Brandon Burke out of Davenport, Iowa.
Brandon Burke's a tough guy. He's coming out of Iowa. His record is 0-2-1. But, anytime you see a guy who's 0-2-1, let me take a look at their record. Who's he fought? Is he a victim of bad management? Is he a victim of poor technique?
As you take a look at Brandon Burke, as he gets ready to crawl into the ring, looks like he's going to fight in Superman. She's going to fight in Underoos.
Well, this is different, Doug. It's Captain America. We're
unbelievable. I have honestly now, June 15th, 2007, I have seen everything. You need a head start on the comic section for Sunday? He will make a quick change, I believe. He'll wear the comic strips, a pair of tennis shoes, and no socks.
Well, the interesting thing here, and I'm wondering if Mr. Ledoux, the commissioner in this great state of Minnesota, is talking to him about, is the lack of support in his attire. He's lacking the typical attire. This really makes it difficult to speak about this on the air. He's coming in here in a way that nobody's ever seen before, and I think they're going to end up making him go back and suit up again, which is what I think we thought he was doing the first time around.
Okay, and here comes Burke for the third time. We'll see if it's the charm and see if we can't get to business here on a Friday night fight night on CrystalClearSports.net.
He's got the supporter. He's going to stay with the boxer brief look, I guess, tonight. Very interesting. You know what, Doug? This might be a first in professional boxing, at least in the last 50 years. Not since the days of Joe Gantz have I seen someone come into the ring.
All right, here we go. We're ready to rock. Let's send it up to Dan Cole, the Common Man. Dan?
Fight fans, we apologize for the momentary wardrobe malfunction. This is our second bout of the evening. It features light heavyweights, a 4-rounder. In our blue corner, wearing comic book pattern trunks. He weighed in at 181 1/2 pounds. He has a professional fight record of no wins, 2 losses, 1 draw. From Davenport, Iowa, please welcome Brandon Burke. Brandon Burke. And in the red corner, he weighed in at a rock-solid 178 pounds. He has a professional fight record of 3 wins and no losses. All 3 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Minneapolis, let's welcome Phil the Drill Williams. Our third man in the ring is international boxing referee Mark Nelson.
All right, so we're set. Great one-liner by the Common Man, as always, about the wardrobe malfunction.
It was appropriate.
It was, very much so. So we're set to go. Phil the Drill Williams, 3-0. All 3 of his wins by way of knockout. And Brandon Burke, 0 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, and a heck of a looking ring attire, and we're underway.
Here we go.
Oh! Got him right out of the gate!
The fastest knockout I've ever seen in my life. He's not going to make it. A 1-second knockout. This has been submitted to Fight Facts as perhaps the fastest knockout in boxing history.
Here comes the charge. Here's the shot. Goodbye. the bucklage of the knees, and Phil Drill rolls to 4-0. Wow, unbelievable. Oh. Good afternoon, good evening, good night. Let's go up to the ring announcer, Dan Cole.
Fight fans, referee Mark Nelson stops the bout at 10 seconds of the first round. The winner and still undefeated, all victories by knockout, from Minneapolis, Phil the Drill Williams.